Alright everybody, we are back with a new video. Welcome back to the What's the Story channel, where we take a little dive into the story of World of Warcraft and other online games, eventually. It looks like we have not gotten around to something that I have been meaning to do, and we're going to go ahead and do that in this video, and that is the new dungeon for the Undermine patch, which is Operation Floodgate. Now, the entrance to this dungeon is not in the Undermine. This is actually in the waterworks area, which is that delve that's over in Ringing Deeps. But we're going to take a little glance here real quick. I expect a quick entrance into this thing once I queue up for it, because in addition to this being the newer dungeon that everybody is meaning to get into, it is also the weekly dungeon that is available to be picked up quest-wise up in Dornegal, so I expect probably a queue time of less than 5 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do the quick little overview of all the characters that we're going to come across, all of the bosses in the dungeon, and then I'll go ahead and queue up, because I somehow have a feeling I'm probably going to, because it's the weekly reset day is today, Tuesday, so I've got a sneaking suspicion I'll probably be in queue for probably no more than 3 minutes. So, let's go ahead and get the overview here. So, Operation Floodgate. Ancient Renzik the Shiv leads a covert mission to... Oh, I should have done this earlier. Story-wise, I should have done this first before I finished the campaign, because for those of you that are following along on those videos, as we know, Renzik unfortunately was killed off at in the second and final chapter of the main quest line. So this is prior to all of that happening. Alright, so leads a covert mission to infiltrate a crooked dark fuse project at the Waterworks Dam. The mad scientist behind it all must be neutralized in order to cut off the power headed towards Gallywix's sinister schemes. Alright, so they've so the dark fuse henchmen have created a dam, and so we gotta stop the scientist in charge so Gallywix doesn't get all this extra power going to him. Pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. So, boss number 1 is called Big Mama. And it's, that's her right there. That's Big Mama. And we have some Mechadrome ads that we'll have to fight during this thing as well. Alright, so, a prototype mech codenamed Big Mama, piloted by Silva Stratospark. I love goblin names, they're always so fun. Has been deployed to the Waterworks as operational security in service of Gallywix's schemes. The mech boasts a dizzying array of communications equipment bolstered by the Dark Fuse's black blood experiments. So this is our first taste of an evil black blood-driven machine. Alright. Duly noted. Alright, boss number 2 is the Demolition Duo, and the duo consists of Kiza Quickfuse and Bront. Her henchman Bront. Okay. And the overview is Kiza Quickfuse and Bront are the venture company brains and brawn duo contracted by Gallywix to implement the explosive restructuring of the Waterworks Dam. Oh, are they going to blow up the dam? Is that the deal here? Kiza thrives off wanton destruction, while Bront thrives off cleaning up the remnants left in her wake. Okay, so we got one messy and one neat and tidy, and Kiza's the messy one, and Bronta's the tidy one, apparently. Alright, I guess that's the whole shtick that they got going on. Boss number 3 is called Swamp Face, and it's one of these creatures who we've run into before. Another Swamp Thing kind of character. Buried beneath the riverbed at the Waterworks lies a hibernating beast amidst the commotion around the dam. Swamp Face awakens and emerges from the mud in a groggy rage to squash the first thing that moves. Alright, so it's a random creature that we come across while we're doing this. It has nothing to do with the venture company themselves, just a random beast that we need to take out, kind of thing. All right. And the final boss is Giesel Gigazap. That's Giesel right there. Great great outfit. I love the outfit. Very cool. All right. All right. At the heart of the waterworks dam, the electric mastermind Giesel Gigazap siphons power for the project. When he is cornered and Gallywix's secret plans have nearly come to a halt, Giesel reroutes the power headed to the Undermine to himself. Ah, so he's going to overload with power. Alright. How many video game villains have we come across over the years? I will take this power for myself, and then they become overpowered, and it becomes their downfall. An old school video game trope that has been around for many, many years. You know, for just for fun, out of curiosity, for if anybody is listening to this and you want to put in your 2 cents, leave a comment in the video about another video game character that you can think of off the top of your head that has that same kind of story arc where they're about to face their downfall and they juice themselves up with way too much power, and we need to take them up because they've gone drunk with power, both literally and physically. All right, so there you go. Those are that's the rundown for the 4 bosses. Let's go ahead and queue up because this I really don't think is going to take too long. All right, now while we're doing that, I'm going to step away from my computer for just like 30 seconds, guys, so go ahead and fast forward the video 30 seconds because I'm not going to be here. Okay, I'm back. All right. So while we're waiting in queue, which is average wait time 20 minutes. I was not expecting that at all. All right, well, hang tight with me, guys. This is going to take a minute or two. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and let's learn about our bosses in the meantime here then. All right, so the abilities of our first boss, Big Mama. Let's see. Overview. Jumpstart. Alright. Big Mama commands an army of drones that, when defeated, cause Big Mama to jumpstart. And the jumpstart is once all Dark Fuse mecha drones are defeated, Big Mama attempts to jumpstart her depleted battery. This process causes it to take 200% increased damage and release jolts of energy every second and a half. For 12 seconds, each jolt of energy inflicts 375,000 nature damage to all players. Ooh, alright, so once their reserves are fully recharged, Big Mama leaves behind excessive electrification. Okay, it doesn't say what that is, but, alright, so when you take out, basically, when you take out the ads, she takes double damage for a little while, but she also has an AoE attack that does some big old damage to all players nearby. So So while Jumpstart is taking place, that is when ranged DPS have to come in, I'm assuming, and take out, just inflict as much damage as possible. Alright, let's see, but causing Big Mama to take increase, yes, alright, inflicting heavy damage to all players, but causing Big Mama to take increased damage. Yeah, exactly what I just said, okay. Afterwards, Big Mama requisitions an additional squadron of drones with mobilized mecha drones. 4 dark views. Okay, that was this one. Okay, so I'm assuming like first she. Okay, so I'm guessing she summons adds of 4. That's pretty much all there is to it. So, Big Mama will jumpstart after doing that jumpstart. That Sonic Boom continues until it collides with an obstacle. What is Sonic Boom? Blasts a pulse of sonic energy towards the player, which inflicts 500,000 sonic damage every half second while dragging and silencing players within. The pulse explodes upon colliding with an obstacle, inflicting 1.3 million sonic damage. Okay, so Sonic Boom is probably one of these we gotta hide behind something to take the damage kind of deal. Alright. Alright, gotta keep that in mind. Alright. Boss number 2, Demolition Duo. Alright, Kiza blasts players with Quick Shot and her BBBFG while planting ticking time bombs with the Big Bada Boom. And what is BBBFG? A blazing ballistic blunt force gun. That is a play off of the BFG of Doom fame. For those of you that are familiar with old school Doom from back in the day, something I played when I was a young lad many years ago. So the the BBBFG instead of just the BFG. 1.5 million fire damage. Alright, so she has a big old gun that causes massive damage. Okay. And what planting ticking time bombs that with Big Bada Boom. Kiza calls down the delivery of multiple ticking time bombs. They'll last for 30 seconds and cause deflagration. Alright, so avoid the bombs, avoid the gunshot. Because it's a really nasty gunshot. And Bront has 2 things. They're kind of big thing. Bront wallops his enemies. 3 million physical damage and knocking. Oh, so avoid wallop. Get the hell out of the way for that one. Alright, because that's a potential. That's a one-shot deal right there, it looks like. Barreling charges through anything in its path, ticking time bombs included. Oh, alright. So maybe this is a kite kind of thing, where we have to force Bront to go through the bombs. Very much like the opening boss of Siege of Borealis, where we had to kite him through bombs. Alright, duly noted. Swamp Face ravages the tank with sludge claws and rains a ruinous mudslide from above. Sludge claws. This Swamp Face ravages target with gruesome claws. Oh, that's a big nasty attack right there. 3.5 million physical damage. What is mudslide? Upheaves massive amounts of mud in front of them, inflicting 3 million nature damage to anyone. Ooh, so avoid the mudslide. Get the hell out of the way of the mudslide. Alright. Awaken the swamp. Causes eruptions from the earth and a chaos of rushing tides that sweep players away. So Awaken the Swamp repeatedly smashes the ground every 1 second for 4 seconds. And so nature damage, causing roots to erupt from the riverbed. Alright, so Awaken the Swamp is he smashes the ground and roots come up, which I don't know if these are like the roots are ads that we're going to have to take up or if it's just an AoE thing that we need to avoid. And a chaos of rushing tides. A wave of river water that inflicts 1.3 million frost damage every second to players within the effect and pushes them into this. Right. Alright, so rushing, that's a pushback that we just need to avoid. Pretty simple right there. And our final boss, Giggle Gigazap, at the heart of... No, okay, we're at that. Giesel siphons massive power from the generator during turbocharge. And that's when he siphons power from the generator. God, is this the... It makes me wonder if this is just going to be the goblin version of Lei Shin from Throne of Thunder. From battery pack, gaining 10 electricity and emitting 250,000 nature damage to all players every second for 10 seconds. Giesel then fries his enemies with an array of voltaic attacks as leaping sparks pursue players. Alright, and this is another thing that we're gonna... Electricity sparks are gonna be floating around the area that we're gonna have to run around and avoid, basically. Excuse me. Let's see. Consumes 40 electricity to galvanize several leaping sparks that fixate play. Oh, is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so these are electric sparks that run after us. So these are things that we're going to have to dash away from. The spark inflicts 2 million nature damage and stuns for... Oh, all right, yeah. So one of these things catches up to us, takes away 2 million damage, and stun for 8 seconds. Oh. Whew, that is definitely something to avoid, for sure. Alright. Alright, so that's a little rundown of all the bosses in Operation Floodgate. Alright, I guess we got a little bit of time, so we'll just kill a little bit of time in the meantime. We'll loot stuff and just kind of casually do stuff along the way. Prior to doing this video, I did kind of the basic grunt work for the day, doing world quests and dailies and all that stuff, and did a few world quests as well. Alright, let's see. And we get to listen to the fun goblin music in the meantime, so hey, why not? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. What do we got over here? Oh, nope. That's up a level. Just for fun, we get to just run around Undermine for a little bit here. The paw print flute. This is, okay, that is something that I'm fairly sure leads to an achievement that I'm going to have to come back to eventually. Oh, darn it. Did not want to do that. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're up here somewhere. That's not there. Oh, what have we got here? A fireworks hatch. Oh, no, that's okay. That's something we gotta go chasing after, apparently. Alright. How much you want to bet me that's a toy? That's got to be a toy. There we go. The fireworks hatch. Yep, it's a toy. I knew it. Don a hat loaded with fireworks for 15 seconds. Alright, well, let's see exactly what this guy does. Just for fun. Yep, there it is. That's the fireworks hat. It's a top hat with a giant piece of dynamite in it. It's silly. That's just silly. Alright, so that's basically the whole purpose of that little toy, is just for somebody that wants to do oh, there we go. Somebody that wants to take a screenshot in a silly hat. I think that's all that's about. Alright, well, here we go. Time to get inside the dungeon, folks. Alright. Infiltrate the waterworks dam. Alright, let's get that warrior buff from my friends here. And this is another the zone is the zone is the dungeon kind of deal. That's because the people in charge didn't want to make a dungeon. Oh, we'll just make the area. The zone is the dungeon, and we'll just put different enemies in. That's lazy. That's a lazy design team right there. They just oh, it's easier. It's easier if we just do it like this. Come on, guys. Come on. Ugh. Overpull. Overpull. Well, not too bad, actually. Alright. Oh, and we're destroying the weapons stockades. Or the stockpiles, I should say. And of course, the our traditional goblin bad guy group is the venture company that we're doing here. For the purposes of the the patch, one of the cartels that we can work for is the venture company, of course. But those are the good members of it. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna make up the idea that there are actually good ones when for years and years and years and years and years, the venture company has always been the consistent bad guys. Now we got to pretend that there's a good faction of them. Drones are on patrol. You want to take out their controller. The demolitionist got the skull, so just to be safe. There's our snipers in the area. Those are probably the same kind of drones that we're going to have to fight in our first boss. Which is forthcoming.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Oh, there's Big Mama's right there. All right. Mama's mad, she says. Alright, going down, Big Mama. Alright, that's one down. And she drops that. No trinket. It's an intellect trinket anyway. I couldn't have been able to use that one. Well, just out of curiosity, what does she drop that I could have used? Well, there is none. That's odd. Alright, okay. Apparently Big Mama doesn't drop anything that warriors can use. Alright, but Demolition Duo, the next one is drops a waist, drops a belt or a trinket, and that is a strength trinket, so, well, we'll see. And get around that.
Too far away.
Oh, no, somebody already got it. Okay. And what is this? Oh, we get Goblin Gliders! Goblin Gliders always come in handy. Those suckers always come in handy. For sure. Oh, get up there. There we go. Keys and Bronze are probably right up these stairs. Another level up.
Well, what have we here?
Yep, they're up there. Okay.
These guys stay right where you are.
Ugh. Avoid all this stuff here. Alright, there we go. I just didn't want to get... pesky saw blades.
Welcome to the firing range.
It's playtime! Playtime!
And I guess Braun's got to go first. Right? This one's not too tough. I just gotta avoid stuff. Just gotta avoid stuff. Yeah, this is where we gotta force him to go through the bombs. No! Damn it! Shnikes. Crying out loud. Alright. We're going down here? We're going down here. Okay. Ah, the tank ran ahead. Alright. Come on. Alright, Shadow Mill to get him off my back.
I need to get closer.
This is probably this one destroys this was what probably summoned Swamp Face. Yep. This is just gonna be child's play. At least I'm pretty sure it will be. Let me avoid this stuff. You ain't there. We go. Nope. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Boom. Bada bing.
Yo!
Alright, right. Get to the bottom of this goblin magic. Roger that. Alright. You see an extensive table? That means they're siphoning power. Stay frosty. And that's the escape rope. Bubbles! Well, hello, Bubbles. I hate to tell you, Bubbles, but unfortunately we're going to have to take you out. This is... Ah, come on. Pesky stuns. Pesky stuns. This. That is really weird that even with Shadow Melt, for some reason I still have aggro. Don't know what the deal there is. Alright. Gotta take out the oafs. Or the hobgoblins. Yeah. Alright, there's our jump starters. And bada bing, you're down. This project can't continue without the scientist behind it all, that big brain on ice. And that's...
Soon I shall have the power I require!
Yeah, you know what? Not gonna happen.
You dare question me? Face annihilation! Power! Power! Power!
I need more power.
Try and die! You dare pit your wits against mine?
Oh man. All this electricity on the ground we gotta keep avoiding. Oh, ah! Dang it, a stun got me again. Forget everybody alone. Retards. Alright, Giesel, you're going down. Almost there. Boom, got him. Got him. Hey, I got a thing. All right. And oh well, it's not. Oh, and I did get a trinket. All right, I got the 619. All right. Let's see. That is a improved C4ium pacemaker. Repurpose a C4ium charge. Give your heart a kick, causing your first ability every minute to trigger explosive adrenaline, granting 2688 critical strike for 15 seconds. Oh, nice. All right, so this is every 60 seconds you get a big old boost in crit. I like that. I like that. All right, nice. All right, I do believe that's it. Yep, that does it. All right, so there you go, folks. That is Operation Floodgate. It's a fun little quick dungeon. Nothing too overly complicated in that one. I'm sure on Mythic it's probably a little bit more of a beast, but you know, quick little fun one to get through. So there you go, guys. That'll do it for this video. Drop a like and subscribe if you don't mind. It certainly helps me a whole lot. Really trying to get this channel to kind of get going here a little bit more. And when we come back on our next video, we will be doing the second wing of the Liberation of Undermine raid. So looking forward to doing that. Thanks a bunch for joining me, guys. As always, we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.